Hey everybody, Carl here from Apt. We're in the Lenovo booth at CES 2019. We've got Vesper here who's going to show us a couple of new Motorola products. What are we looking at?
Yeah, definitely, Carl. So yeah, thank you for having me. So right here we've actually got the Moto Z3, which is actually already available on the market. But right next to it is actually what's really exciting, because Verizon did announce that the 5G Moto Mod with the Z3 will be the first to market in terms of 5G connectivity. So the way that this would work is it will utilize the Motorola Z3's Moto Mod's ecosystem. So what's great is when you take the 5G Moto Mod and you attach it to the back of the device, once 5G is available, or it is available in your market, then you would have 5G data connection. What that means is you'll get 10 times the data speed that you would traditionally get using 4G LTE. What's great about this is the way that it actually works is the mod itself actually has what's called the X50 5G modem inside it. On top of that, in the event that 5G hasn't rolled out to that particular market, you'll also have a Cat20 modem, so that way it will default to 4G LTE. The way this all works too is you have 10 antenna inside the device. On top of those 10 antenna though, 4 of those are dedicated just for millimeter waves, which are actually used to access Verizon's ultra-wideband network. And this is all managed internally by what we partnered up with Qualcomm using a Snapdragon 855 processor. So in here you have an 855 processor. You also have a dedicated SIM card that's non-accessible to the user, but you also have a 2000 milliamp battery inside the unit. So what's great about this is when you introduce new data connection to devices, a lot of the concern is like, well, how is this going to drain my battery on my device? But because this is a separate battery and a separate processor inside it, it'll manage itself, and the phone will manage itself on that end as well too. So when you attach it, if there's 5G connection available, you'll default to 5G. If you don't feel like you're going to need 5G anytime soon, you can simply leave it detached from the device as well. What's cool too is, let's say you have it attached and you're like, you know what, I have to do some work on my laptop. There's actually a tether or a USB-C port on the back here. That's how you would charge it. But you can also plug this into your laptop now, and you can actually use your laptop on a 5G connection if it's available. So you can use it as a 5G hotspot, a 5G tether, or you can use it as a standalone device using 5G as well too. So yeah, I'm really excited about this because a lot of people are like, well, 4G LTE is pretty fast for me already, right? Why would I need 5G connectivity? I'm like, well, you ever get on into an airport and you're like, I don't have anything downloaded in terms of movies to watch.
Right.
So in the amount of time it would take you to download, let's say, an episode of Game of Thrones, you can download 10 episodes instead, or an entire season, which is going to be fantastic because now you think about it too, for mobile workers, let's say you're opening up a PowerPoint presentation where there's a lot of embedded images or video, there's not going to be that lag time or buffering time to get those loaded. For anyone that does online gaming on a laptop, for example, you can actually game using a 5G data connection if it's available, obviously. So, I mean, obviously don't enter competitive mode if you're going to be playing online, because, you know, some people might get mad about that. But that's what's really good about that is low latency, high-speed internet on the go. Yeah.
That's great. So just make sure you have an unlimited data plan, though, because this thing downloads so fast that you're going to run out of data really quickly. Some really cool stuff here from Motorola. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you stay tuned because we're going to have plenty more coming to you from CES 2019.